Fate is immovable. On October 31st, 1978, Michael's fate was determined. It was the embrace of fate's relentless grip that two destinies intertwined. A force too powerful. No signs of anagnorisis. There's a repugnance we naturally feel toward humans in misery, and it takes on a peculiar fascination when it's portrayed within the confines of a tragic narrative. Tragedy is often regarded as humanity's most elevated artistic expression, and designating a play as a tragedy is to bestow upon a measure of worth. Halloween for me has always been one of those rare films where I personally don't see myself actively supporting the survival of any character. Instead, I'm drawn to Michael in a way that makes it difficult for me to accept his fate. The quote on the day of the reckoning can be seen as foreshadowing. I believe it isn't, I think it's more symbolic, but the Christian belief on the great day of the reckoning is the final judgment of God, and truthfully, no part of me sees Michael ever accounting for his sins. According to word of mouth, Collins was fictional. The book never existed, written to be used as foreshadowing. I'm not quite sure why, as I don't think Michael Myers fits into this. Maybe through the lens of the original film, the one and done concept, it would work, but after sequel, I don't think so. If Halloween 1 was the only film and there was no sequels, I would understand that being the foreshadowing. There are numerous theories about why Michael Myers kills. There are many theories about what exactly drives the force of Michael's rage. Some claim the chant at the beginning of the film is the reason, and some claim it's the Curse of Thorn, and some people would rather embrace the unknown. In 1979, 1 year following the release of Halloween, another mind envisioned a beginning for a character that wasn't shaped by one person, but a curse through the bloodline, suggesting there was no choice in the events to follow. Literary agent Richard Curtis would craft his own telling of the story of evil. While we can counter-argue the original idea for Halloween, so lived an opportunity to expand on a story created with no intention of explanation. John Carpenter wasn't supposed to strengthen characters with backstory, but the novelization was its own tale, an idea that Michael Myers wasn't the evil, but instead a vessel for evil, and once it started it would tread the earth forevermore, wreaking its savagery, suddenly, swiftly, but with incredible ferocity. Perhaps it's even lust-sated, and it shrank back into the mist of time for a year, a decade, a generation, perhaps, but it slept only and did not die, for it couldn't be killed, and on the eve before Samhain, it would stir. And if the lust were powerful enough, it would rise to fulfill the curse invoked so many Samhains before. Happy Halloween.